Hello everybody, I am SomeDubMeTakeshi, and welcome to TROLLPASTAS, a series where me and my friends read some stupid stories on the internet. Today's story is called Eminem Buried Alive, and well, if you couldn't tell, it's going to be a treat just based off that title, so sit back, relax, and enjoy Eminem Buried Alive, I guess. Yeah. It's gonna be a treat just based off of fucking.
Oh, I wasn't even. I was looking at our shorts.
Oh, which one? Which one did you see?
So I saw the one that you just posted.
So I don't post
Recently
any of.
posted, and it's got one view, and I think I'm the only person who's viewed it.
I don't post any of that shit manually. Okay. You got Mr. K, Song, and me.
What?
Yay! Yeah?
I don't like that the first word of this is Eminem, and this is supposed to be a fanfic.
It's a troll pasta. I'm gonna revive this shit on my channel, okay? Alright, who wants to start out? This looks like it's gonna be a treat just based off that picture.
Would anyone like to volunteer? Okay, I guess that means it's me.
Sorry, I was starting to boil my potatoes.
Why are you boiling potatoes?
My dinner.
Fair enough, I guess. Eminem was always one of my favorite artists growing up.
Listen, I had a lot of rice. I'm not saying I'm tired of rice. I just say I just need something else than rice at the moment.
I like rice. If I could eat rice for every meal,
I fucking love rice.
I don't know if I do that, but anyways,
I
let me start over.
And plus, I've been craving
Eminem, of course you do that. Eminem was always one of my favorite music artists growing up. I had all the album CDs, cassettes, and even the VHS tape with the old music videos released in 2000. What do you mean, what? I fell off the Eminem hype train.
Eminem VHS? What?
Oh shit, there is. There's an Eminem VHS. There's multiple. $140. Now I ain't.
Wait, what's that? What's that one third on the bottom?
Oh, this one. The fucking Eminem the Slim
I'm Shady.
The fuck is this? Okay.
Is it
keep
a
on going.
idea? Where was I? I fell off the Eminem hype train right before Encore came out. I was really into punk rock at the time, and the singles that spawned from Encore didn't impress me at all, so I never kept up with Eminem after that. But today, I was browsing around in an old record store, and I came across old Eminem albums. The Marshall Mathers LP and the Slim Shady LP were among the CD cases I came across, and the memories came flooding back to me like a tidal wave. I hadn't listened to these records in close to 20 years, so I figured, what the heck, I'll purchase these and revel on the nostalgia of my youth for a couple hours. I paid for the albums, and walked out the door. As soon as I did, I bumped into my pastor on the sidewalk.
Okay, who wants to be our main character?
Our protagonist.
Yes, our protagonist.
I think I'm the narrator, so it'd probably be best if it wasn't me, but...
There's only 3 of us here. I feel like there's gonna be more than 3 characters. You know, whatever.
I mean, I know I'm gonna have to take up more roles, but...
Fuck it, I'll be the main character.
Who's gonna be the pastor?
He likes his friends. Yeah. Good luck, Pastor Dave!
I explained nervously.
Who wants to be a pastor again?
I guess I have to.
You be the pastor.
Hey, Robert, what CDs did you buy today? That doesn't seem like a good pastor voice.
It doesn't matter. We can change it.
We'll go Southern for this guy. Hey, Robert, what CDs did you buy today?
Oh, I bought this. It's pretty good.
I reached my hand out of the bag and handed him a copy of the Marshall Mathers LP. Pastor Dave examined the album for several minutes before handing it back. You know, Robert, music is highly satanic and contains obscene vulgarities. Vulgarities? I, as your pastor, advise you do not listen to the contents of this record. You'll be ringing Hails Bales in no time, if you do, Pastor Dave warned.
Well, I'm sorry, Pastor Dave, but I can't help myself. This album, it just makes me feel nostalgic.
I said defensively. Ha! I know what you mean. When my son was your age, he used to listen to this guy's music all the time. It was like he could interpret his mind and know what he wanted to hear, but it's not good for the soul. You should really do away with these CDs, Rob. Pastor Dave gave me a glare similar to that of a disappointed parent and walked away down the street. I shook my head as I walked toward the bus. I'm a grown man, and quite frankly, I'm gonna listen to whatever I want.
You know what? Yeah. Alright.
I arrived at my trailer park home around sunset. The place was a wreck. Dishes were piled up everywhere. McDonald's wrappers littered on the floor, and trash bags piled to the ceiling in the corner of the living room. Might as well do some cleaning while listening to these classic records.
Oh shit.
I hooked up my CD player from 2005 on the kitchen table, then popped in the Slim Shady LP disc right in. As I did this, I noticed something peculiar about the disc. There were several strange symbols around the circumference of the CD. I'd never seen these symbols before. They resembled crappy graphic arts that you'd find on old pornography websites. I pressed play.
What?
And the CD began to spin.
That's so fucking
As the first track
specific, but
began to
I know
play-
exactly what he's talking about.
As the first track began to play, the creepy symbols began to flash on the CD player's small LCD screen. Whatever. Probably just a glitch. It is an old CD after all.
Hold on, when was this shit published? I need to know.
Okay, well, if you said 20 years, this has to be, like, relatively recent.
I was gonna say,
Within the past 5 years, I think.
like, I still have a CD player, but...
Well, yeah,
Okay,
I wouldn't
so...
be surprised if most people do, but...
The oldest comment is 47 months, so that's like 4 years. Almost.
Roughly.
So this was like 4 years ago. Okay. Whatever. Okay, so maybe symbols to the
well,
flash, whatever glitch.
As soon as the intro track to public service announcement played, the wave of nostalgia hit me harder than my father did it to me as a kid. Wait a minute.
This is Nathan's stepladder.
What? Stepladder.
Stepladder.
Yeah.
Than my father did to me as a kid. So edgy, so cool, and so funny. This is why Eminem is the GOAT, and the first song hasn't even played yet. Speaking of which, the next track was the infamous My Name Is. I remember the track helped me cope with the Columbine tragedy in
The fuck?
1999.
It's a TROLLPASTA or some...
Okay, things quickly escalate.
I don't get how this is helping you cope.
I was gonna say, you know, there are things that help me cope
in
through
this
hard
song he
times.
talks about, like, you know, killing himself, and
Yeah, it's like, there are things that help me cope
I'm
in
pretty
hard
sure
times.
he actually just tries to, you know, kill his teacher or something. It's
Yeah, and my name is. It's like, I mean, there are things which help me cope through hard
Okay.
times throughout the heaviest. I have a empty bottle of Jack here on my desk last night. It was like, you know, I'm not sure that's the best thing to be doing. Okay. All right, continue.
It felt so good hearing it again after all these years. But 2 minutes into the song, the CD began skipping.
Oh, fucking damn it.
Ugh. Great. A scratched disc. Then,
You guys
the
remember
symbols on
fucking
the
CDs?
LCD screen. What'd you say?
Fucking CD skipping, god. I almost forgot about
I know.
that shit.
I've become nostalgia for CDs. I literally have playlists on Spotify that are like less than 120, or no, an hour and hour 20 minutes. It's like less than that, and it, you know, because back then you could only put 80 minutes of music on a CD. It's kind of nostalgic for me. I understand that. I mean, the disc scratching part. I mean, that's
I
kind
was
of
gonna
nice,
say,
but not having that.
what do you
anymore.
mean nice? Shit was awful.
Not having that anymore, but alright. Then the symbols on the LCD screen began to change and move. They seemed to form words. These symbols were too small to make out. It almost looked like it said, fuck you, and these little symbols. That wouldn't be too surprising considering the CD was released in 1999. Probably just an edgy little Easter egg. The next song that played was Stan. Wait, Stan? This song didn't come out until the Marshall Mathers LP. How did it get on this disc?
Someone fucked.
The song started off
with the disc. It's that
ominous
simple.
I mean, yeah. This man might not know what burning CDs and all that is.
No.
The song started off with the ominous sound of rain, followed by a man, presumably Stan, crying. As the song continued, the symbols on the screen grew to the size and began to form the words H-E-double-L-L.
Capital L.
What's that? What is that third symbol? I can't make that out.
Which one?
Is that an 11? H-E-11-L?
Yeah, it's like H-E lowercase l, capital L.
Oh.
And also, it's like,
Then
when
Eminem
he's
began
talking about
rapping.
Stan, I'm thinking of like Stan from American Dad.
My strawberries are frozen.
Sweet.
The Eminem began rapping. No, not the Eminem.
The
Eminem
Eminem.
The green Eminem, man. Became... let's see. I lost my spot. But many of these words and rhymes he was rapping were different from the original song. He was saying stuff like, I am the rap god. Don't believe me? Ask Korn.
Korn?
And skipping school to make a mixtape?
Korn?
Yeah, I'm a fucking rebel. None of these had to do with Stan.
Yeah, Korn,
Sounded
but
like an
spelled
unreleased
K-O-R-N.
K-O-R-N.
Yeah, like the band.
Ask Korn. None of these had to do with Stan. It sounded like an unreleased freestyle over the Stan beat. I guess that's cool. But I really wanted to hear the original album of the Slim Shady LP. But whatever. I'll keep listening. At the 5-minute mark, the rain turned to a heavy thunderstorms, and the subtle static sound grew louder and louder. This is where Eminem's bar became noticeably creepier. I'm in the basement with the kids. I need a good Eminem voice. I'm in the basement with the kids. He doesn't let no light in.
What the fuck are you doing, Eminem? I thought you didn't go to Diddy parties.
Wait,
I got a mom
what kind
that's
of
a
flat line is
bitch.
it?
She don't love me. I got a dad that's a prick. He hates me. I'm duct tape with fear. I got a room that bleeds me. I got a window that's 2 feet by 2 feet. I'm like a fucking rat in a maze.
The fuck?
Then there was 1 minute of static with no rapping by Eminem. He came back, sound of duct tape stretching out, played as he rapped. See the lipstick? Wait, we need someone to be Eminem. I shouldn't be Eminem.
Fuck, Songs, you want to be Eminem?
I have to find that. I'm sorry. My strawberries are frozen. My potatoes ain't cooking fast enough. I'm hungry.
God fucking damn it. Okay, I guess I'm Eminem then.
Okay.
Okay, no, where's Eminem at? Where's the line at? I can't see crap.
Right here.
See the lipstick.
Okay. Okay. See this lipstick. That's what you look like when you're sucking.
This fucking Eminem or Diddy, what the hell?
I'm sorry.
There's a reason why I suggested I shouldn't read. After this, Eminem began screaming, followed by a girl screaming. The song ended with Dr. Dre. Don't bring Dr. Dre into this. The song ended with Dr. Dre saying,
I'm not a fucking psychic. Motherfuckers must be paying me to do this shit. What the hell does any of this mean? I really hope this isn't some foreign bootleg, some weirdo put it together. This most amazing. That would be terrible. What? The fuck is Dr. Dre doing here? So there's a tape.
The next track that played was "Cleaning Out My Closet." Oh, this is the snare song.
Where my snare?
The Asian kid with his snare.
Where my snare?
You gotta be kidding me. This song didn't release until 3 years after the Slim Shady LP. Yep, this is a bootleg for sure.
Oh, big fucking shocker.
Familiar... Yeah, took you this long to realize? The song began with a familiar atmospheric intro, but the beat itself was completely different. It sounded like a child's piano loop and some muffled child's voices singing the words. The rapping was also different. Eminem's flow was much quicker, and his punchlines were just downright awful.
Eminem?
Eminem?
Okay, we're gonna highlight me. I can't read crap that well. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm on my phone. It's let me. Okay. It'll take a pregnant lady over a prude schoolgirl.
The fuck?
The rest of the punchlines sounded the same as they did in the Slim Shady LP, though...
Slim Shady, you're up!
Okay. Yeah, I'ma kill all your friends and blow you.
Spencer sends his regards.
The Columbine shooting sends its regard.
Oh.
Okay. I lost where I was.
But again, this has nothing to do with...
This had nothing to do with cleaning out my closet. Like with the stand track, it sounded like some bizarre freestyle that should have never seen the light of day. At the 2:32 mark, Eminem's rapping sounded very monotone and almost bored, kind of like the newer albums. It was almost as if he was taking the piss out of the booth. It's almost as if he was taking the piss out of it in the booth. Eminem?
Look at me. I'm M from 8 Mile.
8 Mile.
After this intro,
you're
beat
fine.
changed once again.
No, I can't take this seriously to do the voice.
Nobody should take this seriously. Think about what's happened so far. We got fucking Dr. Dre coming in, breaking the fourth wall, some Chinese bootleg.
I have no clue what's happening.
Blowing up schools.
Fucking keep on going.
Columbine shootings and... I mean, 9/11's gonna work its way into...
It's going to say this dude using Eminem as a way to cope with the Columbine shooting.
With the tragedy. But this time, to a faster-paced house beat. It got even stranger because now you could hear the screams of a woman who sounded very much like the girl from the first verse of My Name Is. The next few bars had horribly simplistic rhymes.
Slim Shady, you're up.
Now, give me a second. It's loading on my end for your screen.
Green Eminem, come on, let's go.
I use your key to get in. / I lock the door behind me with a pin. I'm in your house. Now ready for...
Get this man a fucking recording booth and a SoundCloud account.
At first, I thought this was some parody, but it's obviously not. After this intro, the song began to turn into a slower beat. Once again, the screams disappeared and was replaced by a monotone moaning. The lyrics were still horrible.
I'm in your house, now looking for your mom. I'm gonna fuck you in front of your fucking dad and you...
Lad.
Fucking...
Why are these lyrics?
I will say, some of this shit is the type of things early Eminem would say.
Okay, just cut out the parts where I don't say anything, okay? I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Don't worry, you're fine, my baby biscuit.
At this point, the song was annoying me, so I hit skip on the CD player. But as soon as I did, a hideous scream came from the speakers, louder than the one during the intro. You could hear terror in the screams. It was like it came from an inhumane being. I put my hand over my ears and lightly kicked the CD player, which made it stop. This has to be some kind of cruel joke. If it is, I'm not laughing. Maybe Pastor Dave was right. I should have never listened to the CD. I contemplated taking the disc out, but the next track already started and I had no choice but to endure its strangeness. The song was called Remember Me? It was exactly like all the other songs on the CD. Just really horrible and confusing.
You know what?
Screaming from the previous track.
What
What'd you say?
if the CD isn't like what if it isn't satanic or evil? It's just like really fucked up, so it's scratched to the point where it skips everything.
That's a theory. I like it.
A gay theory.
Where was
Thanks
I?
for watching. Yeah, the screaming from the previous track.
Screaming from the previous track came back and sounded even more horrible than before. I almost skipped it again, but then Eminem rapped something that made me stop.
Look at me. The pop a pill as my fixer. Take a snort of cocaine. And I'm a fuck your sister. While I'm doing that, you can ram your dick in her ass. What a blast. Let's ask her Dr. Dre. How long will...
You fucking Dr. Dre out of this!
What am I reading? What am I reading?
I don't know.
This ain't right. This ain't right. You know it ain't right.
These lyrics were messed up, even for Eminem.
I don't know. It seems actually pretty on brand with this early shit.
Are we sure this is this like... Maybe this is Diddy's doing. Like, maybe they were all just at a Diddy party
I was gonna say.
and Diddy kind of forced Eminem to record all this.
Okay.
They weren't funny or cathartic like usual. Cathartic. That's a strange word. Put up the definition of cathartic.
It's
like usual.
Just keep on going.
Just straight up. Gross and uninteresting. I stopped the CD player before it could get to the next track. I needed to use the bathroom. After several explosive trips to the bathroom, What is the context? Why do we need to know that?
Because that adds so much to the story. He misspelled wretched.
Okay. I finally feel like I can start listening to this wretched CD again.
CD's
I think there's
nuts.
some grammar errors in there too. I went to the fridge and grabbed a Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. I'm not much for alcohol, but a couple of gulps later, and I was feeling a little more comfortable. I hit play on the player, and the song that started playing was Just the Two of Us, a song where Eminem and his daughter dump her mother's corpse in the ocean. I took a sip of beer, but spit it out when the girl's scream played again. The beer tasted horrible, and I felt nauseous.
That's just what Blue Ribbon does. I'm just gonna be honest. Enough with damn screaming!
I shouted at the CD player. If this keeps up, I'm going to break the CD. The beat had a weird techno sound to it, but I didn't really pay attention to that. I was too terrified that the girl would start screaming again. Just in case, I turned the volume down on the CD player as the song started to get louder and faster. Eminem's ridiculous lyrics got even worse.
Ah, I burned my finger.
I slit her throat. I did it with my blade. Her blood was a treat. I drank it like tea.
What?
Okay, I'm not reading this next one.
I shat in her wounds,
This one's all you, Song.
then tied her to the bed. I'm not a violent man, but I got 9 kids locked up in my van. Is this a fucking rap or like just a confession tape?
I have to use that one, you know? Just kind of when I'm at work.
I'm not a violent man, but I got 9 kids locked up in my van. You gotta do your best Slim Shady. What the?
I felt sick as soon as Eminem said that. Again, Pastor Dave was right. After this is over, I'm going to destroy the CDs and go to church tomorrow. But maybe as well finish the song. The beat switched, and another rapper then came in on the song. I recognized the voice instantly. It was 50 Cent. The lyrics weren't as bad as M's, but they were still pretty messed
out
up.
of this, man!
Alright, who wants to be 50 Cent? 50 Cent.
I guess I'll be 50 Cent. Man, fuck that hoe. Her name was Tanya. She crack hoe, and she a crack hoe, and she dead. God, this shit's bringing it down.
She raps next chilled me to the bone.
I shot her in the throat, and she didn't move. That's what happens. Put 5 in her chest, but she still wouldn't die. I put her 7 in her head so she could be get tribe. What the fuck?
Get tribe. Figure this word out.
Gear? Like, that's what was confusing me. I know that Getriebe is German for gear.
Why do you just know that?
Transmission. I took German for it.
Oh. I unplugged the CD player from the wall and smashed it on the ground. I stomped on it several times until a piece of plastic flung up and hit me in the eye. That caused me to fall backwards, and I cried out in pain. Before I could get back up, a mysterious figure appeared from the hallway and approached me with a steel pipe in hand. It hit me hard on the head, and I fell down, blacking out.
That was
the last thing I heard before I passed out was the figure tell me, "Welcome to hell."
Welcome to hell. Also, you know, that wasn't satanic at all. That was just a home invader.
I think that was just Nathan.
Nathan.
He does that to me sometimes too. He'll come over and smack me with a lead pipe. And
no, he shoots you with the SMG SD.
We won't talk about what happens next, but when I woke up, I was in a dimly lit, dirty room, sitting on a wooden chair, with my hands tied behind my back with a rope. My mouth felt dry as hell, and when I tried to move my head, I felt a tight band around my skull. The figure then stepped out of the shadows, holding a pick, a shovel, and a baseball bat.
Oh, you look like you need a drink.
Look like you need a drink, the figure said as it held up a glass with muddy water inside.
Who the hell are you?
I shouted. The figure laughed as if he was getting enjoyment from my suffering. He approached me, and before I could freak out, he shoved the glass to my lips and poured muddy water into my mouth. He did this several times. Finally, he took the glass out of my mouth and left me with a gag. He chuckled. Did you think I was going to let you get away with this? Now you must confess. The hooded figure said angrily. That's when I knew who it was.
Oh my
it
god!
Was Pastor Dave.
Plot twist of a fucking lifetime!
Wow.
There is no better way to do this? You bastard! Why are you doing this?
To teach you a lesson, you heathen.
I'm no heathen.
Oh yes you are. I told you not to listen to that filth, yet you disobeyed. Now confess your sin, or take another drink of the unholy water. The pastor threatened.
I'm not a heathen. I'm a Christian.
I managed to say before he brought the muddy glass up to my lips and poured more water down my throat. I choked really hard and almost passed out again.
I felt like I was going to vomit.
But I couldn't move. I opened my mouth to say something else, but I was gagged. Slim Shady is a demon, and you knew it. Pastor Dave explained, while shoving his fingers in my mouth. This is not breaking any stereotypes, by the way. I just want to point that out.
This is, I've seen this porn before.
Demons walk amongst us.
Among us!
How many subscribers are we?
Get us to 100 subs. We got fucking, so we're at 18 subs as of me recording this.
We're at 18? Oh, wow.
Yeah, we got a new sub. I don't know where from.
We were at 16 like a week ago.
We were at 16 a week ago, then we got 17, now we're at 18. So now, we're...
Just need 82 more.
82 away? Yeah.
They taunt us. They play with our minds and they use us as conduits to this world. Now I know you are probably thirsty, so let's have another round.
It's forcing him to drink Bud Light.
Another round of muddy water. Okay. Another round of muddy water was poured in my mouth and I choked as usual. But this time, I felt the gag in my mouth seep into the back of my throat.
Were you about to just
Oh,
fucking... Were you about to defend Bud Light?
Wait, is this a metaphor for Bud Light?
No, I was just making, like, the statement Bud Light's fucking disgusting. That the muddy water is just Bud Light. And it's, like, as much suffering.
Muddy water. Yeah, maybe that is. Anyways, I think it's your line.
Yeah. What the fuck do you want from me?
Repent! The pastor yelled before striking me. My lip was bloody and bruised, and there was dirt covering the back of my throat. I felt sick and a fever. The pastor continued to beat and threaten me, but nothing was coming out of but garbled words. Nothing but a jumble of sounds that make no sense. Fine, sinner. Reveal in your ways. I won't join you, but when you're done, I will come back like a thief in the night, and it won't be pretty. Pastor Dave threatened before walking out of the room. As soon as he shut the door, loudspeakers began to playing music. It was the second CD I had, the Marshall Mathers LP.
Here we go.
Oh, I have to go through another round of this.
Oh, yeah.
The first track was Public Service Announcement 2000. Skip. Only this time, Eminem said,
Alright, I'll just do it. Thanks for buying my CD, it was worth every dollar.
After it finished, the song Criminal started playing. Normally, this is supposed to be the final track, but here it was the opener. The intro was the same, but as soon as M said criminal... Oh wait, no, that's not my line. As soon as M said...
M said criminal. Yeah.
Okay, my hand got
Oh,
burnt.
yeah, criminal!
Your hand got burnt? From the potatoes?
You know, it started from normal billing, then immediately just went out of nowhere, and I had to grab it. Put the water.
Yeah.
That's all.
You good.
Okay. The song's beat changed into a different one. It sounded like metal cans being split open. A twisted smile spread across my face. The mud in my mouth tasted like metal now. I looked down at my chest and saw I was wearing filthy clothing, covered in mud and blood. I can't believe wanting to listen to Eminem got me in this situation.
Yeah.
The CDs I got were nothing like the classics, I remembered. I must be living in my own personal hell.
This truly is the modern day Dante's Inferno. The modern,
It truly is.
The modern depiction of hell. You get
Who wrote
turned.
Was that Machiavelli who wrote that? No, he wrote.
No,
like
Machiavelli wrote the governance book. Dante was the one who wrote it.
Oh yeah, Dante. Oh yeah,
Dante. There's
Dante's
three parts
Inferno.
that define comedy. Dante's Inferno is the most famous because it's about hell.
I recall learning that from someone. Virgil was in it.
Virgil was in it. Right.
All right. As the
As the
song
song
continued, it got darker and heavier. Eminem's voice was distorted and hard-edged. The drums in the beat sounded like weapons being reloaded. And the stuff he was rapping about, it was truly horrific.
Song, you want to reprise your role, or am I taking this one?
Take this on. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on.
You're good. The devil's son, a murderer from the start. The Bible in one hand, the Constitution in the other. A priest holding his throat, a teacher with a knife. Pitch black darkness, I'm in it. This is the actual worst. He's not even trying to rhyme. I'm the beast born with a gift. It's not light, it's not good. It's a beast, come on, admit it.
M screamed in a very dark voice.
Admit it.
Admit it! His mother's voice joined in. I looked around the room. I was being held in here and saw a coffin in the corner of the room. It was 6 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 2 feet deep. This is the same size...
4 feet wide?
It was this was the same size as Mel.
No,
Oh, wait.
no. We're not going past that. 4 feet wide? Jesus Christ.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. This man is
We found
might be
Casio.
a plus size.
2 feet deep, only 2 feet.
All right, 4 feet wide.
Where are we?
That's the same size as Mel. I wonder
Me.
who Mel is.
Me. Me! Exclamation point.
That's an L, not an
That's
exclamation.
an exclamation.
That's
No,
L.
that's not L.
Oh. I tried breaking free from the chair, but it was no use. I'm trapped here, listening to these dreadful unreleased Eminem songs, and I'm going to be buried alive.
Oh god,
I
is
need
that
to
a
do
reference
something.
to...
But what? A reference to what?
there's another troll pasta called Eminem Buried Alive.
Dear God, it never's gonna end.
Okay.
Someone tag Eminem.
I need to do something, but what? My mind raced for ideas. The beat of the song was getting faster and faster. The metal-sounding drums going da 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 dum. Da da.
That pause is game.
I had to scroll across the screen to get to
You're
that
fine,
part.
you're fine.
I closed my eyes, praying the song would end, and about 15 seconds later, it did. The next track had a strange intro, almost non-existent drums, and a heavy guitaring line. It slowly built up until it reached a peak intensity. Then, out of nowhere, it cut almost halfway through. The next track started off with a deep voice saying,
If you're a sinner boy, I can make you feel right at home.
I tried screaming for help, but no one could hear. Eminem's distorted voice then blared very loudly, saying,
I'm a fucking monster. I'm a fucking demon. I'm coming to get you.
It was so loud, it made my ears ring. Pastor Dave then re-entered the room. You like the new song, boy? You like the new songs, boy? He asked me.
Yes, sir.
I stuttered, terrified.
That's your line.
Is this my line?
Yeah, that's your line.
Fucking demons. Whoa. We are what we loathe. Come on, boy. Admit it, Dave cursed.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I have sinned. I will never listen to Eminem again.
I shouted. Good boy. This man is not beating the allegations.
Not beating the alley.
Well, okay. This man's not beating the stereotypes.
Yeah.
Good boy, the pastor said with a smirk. Now finish what you started, he said before walking out of the room. The next song was a sample from Goodfellas.
When are you gonna take
that's
that?
not my line.
When are you gonna take that money and buy a sliver of meat?
Followed by a familiar beat. It was the classic White Rabbit by The Who. I was so happy. Tears welled up in my eyes. And... oh, I lost my spot.
Oh, one of my favorite
tears welled up
songs.
in my eyes, as it was one of my favorite songs. After the chorus, Eminem took over and began rapping.
Listen to me, I'm an addict, abuser, I'm a borderline rapist. I'll fuck anything that moves. If I can't find a guy, I'll stick my dick in a diesel pump and my mouth will pump your fuel. I got a hard on just by listening to the sound of your voice. I want to stick it in your son, and you won't have a choice.
Can't be reached. This can't be
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I gotta get into the P. Diddy mindset. I'll even
What?
What's
I was gonna make comment on the borderline rapist part, but no. I then read that I'll stick my dick in a diesel pump, and my mouth'll, that's just a weird contraction anyways, my mouth'll pump your fuel.
I'll even fuck a truck, a big rig, who gives a fuck?
Okay, that one is also weird, but...
I mean...
Yeah, this is a
What
deep
is this
fanfic, I think.
shit?
His lyrics were so repulsive that I vomited out some of the dirt that was clinging to the back of my throat. I was getting sicker by the second. Just the sound of Eminem's voice was making me nauseous now. But thankfully, he got off the mic. He got off the mic and another rapper took over for the next verse. It was M's good friend Bizarre. I know that says bizarre.
Bizarre, yeah.
Bizarre. He started off freestyling, rapping about how much he wants to have sex with this. Look, what?
What?
Okay.
Then he quickly segued into a verse about wanting. Oh fuck!
Into a verse.
You want me to say this one?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
He started freestyle rapping about how much he wanted to have sex with a schoolgirl, and then he quickly segued into a verse about having sex with his mother. God, I could not take it anymore. The degeneracy of it all was taking a toll on my body. My dirty clothes, the dirt in my mouth, the filth entering my ears. This is what it feels like to be a sinner.
Oh no.
I'll be the closer. I'll be the closer.
What did we get ourselves into?
I don't know.
Ouch, and my leg's cramping.
Oh shit, are you good? Oh fuck. I feel that.
Okay, I'm good.
I started hopping around the chair like a madman, yelling, I'm a sinner! I'm a sinner! I continued this until the next track, Innuendo by Clean, came on. I love Queen, and the song, so I took a deep breath and relaxed for a bit. But 3 minutes in, the beat got faster and faster, and you could hear some static tainting sound. Like a weird noise that seemed so random and out of place. Then, all of a sudden, the windows in the room shattered, and the door came flying off its hinges, as if it was hit by a battering ram. I looked in terror to my left, and there stood the beast. It was 7 foot tall, almost as wide as the wall. Its skin was completely black except for 2 huge red eyes that bulged out of its head like gigantic bright coals. I closed my eyes and reopened them. The beast, along with all the shattered glass, disappeared. I was having hardcore hallucinations. Alright, Pastor Man. Here we go. Home stretch.
Is this?
Yep, that's your line.
This last song is dedicated to all the sinners in hell, boy. It's about you.
I looked up to see the pastor standing in the doorway. He had a creepy smile on his face.
Turn it up.
He whispered to himself as he adjusted the audio on the speakers. The beat to this one made me feel like I was dancing, just like in the cartoon Beavis and Butthead. Okay. I began to move to the music. I grooved to the sounds of Freddie Mercury and John Deacon as they sang their hearts out. Eminem joined their singing too. Yes, he was singing, not rapping. For once, I didn't feel afraid. I felt
He's
good.
Not afraid.
I felt happy.
Sorry.
I loved every second of it. But it all came crashing down when Eminem started rapping, so he briefly became a fucking Hedonite. I hacked up your daughter, left her to die in the bathtub. I stuck a broom up her ass and blew it up like a... fucking can't. What? I tied her to the railroad track because she was just a whore. I kicked her like a football and fucked her on the floor. I let out a scream and fell to the floor with he chair. Tears poured from my face. I was about to die. Eminem kept rapping. I couldn't take it anymore. All sinners go to hell, and I'll make you go there too. There's a devil who wants to fuck your daughter. There's a monster who wants to fuck your mom. There's a rapist who wants to fuck your sister. There's a killer who wants to get inside of you.
Why did you have to do it like that?
Because I had to. I will invade your mind. I will take your soul. Alright, got it. We're literally 2 paragraphs. Alright, by this point I was screaming and yelling incoherently, squirming on the floor. The pastor looked at me with a creepy smile. You got
Imagine the things I'm thinking. Can you?
He said ominously
He
before
said
singing.
ominously. Let the winds of hell consume. Let the fires. Oh gosh, why is he singing this to him?
Him, I guess.
Let the floods of hell drown you. Let the demons of hell possess you. God have mercy on your soul.
He then
He
raised,
then raised his
arms
arms toward the sky and
the
began
sky.
praying, "Oh God, watch over us, protect us from the evils that lie ahead. In Jesus' name, Amen." This must be a This must be a Mormon.
I was
kind of
gonna
thing,
say this is like
right?
this is some
This seems like a
evangelical.
Mormon thing.
This is some like evangelical megachurch type shit.
Yeah, the Church of Latter-day Saints. I think this is.
That's
This one's
when he took
dedicated to
out
them.
a small black Bible from his pocket and opened it to John to 1 John 5:19-20.
This is
Rejoice
fine
in the
though.
devil's fall from grace. Let us rejoice in Satan's defeat for our souls, and for our souls. After that, I passed
I
out.
passed out. When I regained consciousness, I was in a tight wooden space and I could hardly breathe. Robert Manley has passed away, a voice from a radio above the ground said. Then it started playing Eminem's hit song, Lose Yourself. My pastor buried me alive for listening to Eminem. In a couple hours, when the oxygen runs out, I will be ringing hell's bell. All I can hope is Pastor Dave will suffer with me one day, and his bones I shall build a stairway to heaven. Rot in pieces.
What?
Damn.
What did you just make us?
You know, I'm debating with myself whether this was either made by like an evangelical Christian author, like Uber, or like an Reddit atheist. And I'm having a hard time telling.
Yeah, that's a good point. This could be either one of the extreme ends.
It literally could be either of them. What do you guys think after listening? Also, I'd like to appreciate this dude took like possibly
if this is satirical or not. That's my thing.
I was gonna say
like,
this dude took possibly days out of his life, hours of his time, to write just like these raps and write this fucking story. It's like, what?
Yeah, wait a minute. He's the one who wrote all those lines.
I was gonna say.
I can't see or hear why I just heard it last week.
All for Eminem. It's like, damn. I ain't that big of an Eminem fan. I kind of like him. His new stuff's not that good, but you can only like do that type of shit for so long before you fall off. Or you just go fucking insane.
Are you referencing a certain rapper who has made funny gestures? No, he hasn't made funny gestures. He's made funny tweets on Twitter, on X.
Make a song about Hitler.